I'm Charles Roberts, and in this session we're going to cover using the Feathered Platinum blade. It comes out of Japan. This is the great high-speed blade that the entire wet shaving world is talking about. Has been in the United States for nearly 8 years now, but there are a lot of questions about using the feather blade, its safety issues, how fast can you use the blade, how close can you shave. Today we're going to cover all of that. I have already pulled my priming mix off my cloth. It's up on my face. I've dipped my paste. I've pasted up. So both processes are done now. I've got my primer up. I've got my paste to save time so I can concentrate on showing you how to properly cut the forms with a feather blade, exit the forms, go on ahead and move into the wet blade finish cycle and complete the shave. Feather blades are very, very fast. Very sharp. We say that we like to use the expression in method shaving that they cut at a very high frequency. So what I've got here is I've got my priming mix in my hand. I'm going to be stretching with this. I'm going to be cutting with my right. The stretching and cutting technique that's very famous in method shaving. I'm going to show you how to do that now. I'm going to go ahead and begin with the first form. I'm starting on the north-south line. Notice the feather blade is a beautiful reduction blade. It takes everything off very, very quickly, very efficiently. I'm floating the steel. I'm not applying too much pressure. Everything cuts down on the north-south line. The upper quadrants first. I restretch the mix, put some more up. You'll notice it's going up very thick, very full. It's a little dry because I'm in a large room here where we've got some air conditioning going here. It's pretty strong, so the mix is a little dry. So I'm going to manually irrigate the mix. As you can see, this works beautifully. I'm going to rinse my razor and rotate it and continue on the first form. Now the blade is floating very nicely, very comfortably. Now we swing into the second form on the top, staying on the first form on the bottom because I haven't cut that yet. Going back to the first again. Everything on the north-south line. Now I swing into the second, remembering to stretch. Stretch that mix. The blade's floating beautifully. Other side on the second form to the center cut. Cutting to the center. Back and forth, 1, 2, 1, 2, as I'm clearing everything. All right, we've completed forms 1 and 2. We dip our primer. We're going to hand lather it. And this is the important thing to keep in mind. We hand lather our primer. We spread it everywhere. We get a nice high-speed finishing mix here. Dip some paste. Paste up one more time. We're running some high humidity at this time of year. Though it's dry in here, there's still more than enough humidity to cause the blade to move faster than I might like. Come back through, second form. And now up to the third. Second. second, third. Second. Always remembering to stretch. Second. Back and forth. Second and third. Pick it up. Bring it down. At this point, we rinse. I can feel some places that I've missed. I'm going to show you how to get those here in just 1 second. Some water up here, some water on the skin. Dip some straight paste, no primer please. Massage the paste directly into the skin. This works beautifully. Just massage it directly in. This is going to be your finishing agent. We're running with a very, very, very fast mix here. Now watch this. We're going to go back and cut a second, third crossover technique. Other side. And I am done. In the finish cycle, after I paste it up directly just with the paste on wet skin, I cut a second, third, second, third, second, third crossover technique until I am perfectly clean. My Hydrolast #2 paste, which is what I'm using today, pink, the mid-range velocity paste. I just dipped a little, massaged it straight into the skin. It tracks the blade perfectly, allows the blade to engage in perfect microblade technique and reduction, and we're done. Now I can go on ahead, I can hot rinse, I can put my conditioner up and my tonic, and I've had another great method shave. Thanks for tuning in.